Hi everybody, this is Miguel Vasquez. Hopefully you're doing good. Thank you for taking the time to see this video. And I wanted to talk about a theme. It's almost like a hidden benefit of owning a property, right? That's not very obvious, that's not very clear. And for sure, us real estate brokers or us mortgage loan officers do not explain enough, okay, to our clients. But it's very important, right? Because I think essentially when we explain this, you see the benefit of owning a home versus renting a home, okay? And it's almost what's coming out of pocket is probably the same as renting a home versus having a higher payment and owning the home. I know that's a little confusing, sorry, but I'll explain it right now. So let's say that right now you're currently renting a house and your rent is $2,500 each month, right? That's what you pay in rent, $2,000 each month. And then all of a sudden, we're like, hey, let me go buy a house. The house is worth $500,000, okay? And the mortgage payment that you're gonna have for this house that you're buying at $500,000 is, with taxes and insurance all together, your mortgage payment is gonna be $4,000, okay, which is a lot of money, okay? So essentially you go and buy this new house for $500,000 and your mortgage monthly payment is gonna be $4,000 each month, okay? You're like, that's a lot of money. My new mortgage payment is $4,000 each month, and renting a house is $2,500, okay? That's a difference between renting and buying a house of $1,500 difference, okay, which is a lot of money, okay? Some homeowners will be like, wow, that's a lot of money and a big difference. I'm not too sure I should really buy because that's a larger amount than I'm used to paying. I'm more comfortable with paying $2,500, okay? But if we really look at things, essentially, you're saving more money by buying the house and having that mortgage payment of $500,000 in the long run. You're so much better off, right? For this reason, right? That when you're renting, you're basically getting a roof in return for the $2,500. When you're buying, you're making the mortgage payment and you're getting the roof for that mortgage payment of $4,000. But what you're also getting, in addition to the roof when buying the house, you're getting appreciation of the property each year, each month, in the long term, right? So for example, let's say that you purchased that home for $500,000, and just to be conservative, going back 50 years, if we take all the ups and downs in appreciation, downfalls, market crashes, and then going up and down, if we take all those for the last 50 years, there's a net gain average of 3.5 appreciation in value. So that means that you can count on your property going up at least 3.5% every year in the future, okay? So if we take the $500,000 property that you bought and 3.5% appreciation each year goes up that much, 3.5%, that means that your property will be going up about $17,500 each year, okay? $17,500 each year. So you bought it for $500,000. The next year it'll be $517,000 with $500, okay? Now that's appreciation. That's equity growing in your property each month, each year. Obviously, some years it'll go down or up, or maybe it won't go up as much. Maybe some years it'll go up 1%, other years it'll go up 2%. Maybe some years it'll go up 3.5%. Maybe some years it'll go up 5%. Maybe some years it'll come down 2%. Maybe some years it'll come down 1%, right? But in the long haul, if we average it out, there's probably going to be an appreciation of 3.5% each year. So that means that your property will increase from 500,000 to 517,000, and then 534,000, or 38,000, or 34,000, 534,000, and so on and so forth, right? But let's just stick to that first year. If your property increases $17,500 each year, you're gaining that in equity. You're gaining that in appreciation in the value of your home. If you divide $17,500 by 12 months, that's about $15,000 that you're getting in return for owning that home. Okay? You get that? You get $15,000 each month in appreciation of your home each month. So what does that mean? That if you're sending $4,000 each month in your monthly payment, but you're getting in return equity of $1,500, if we minus the $1,500 in return equity against your $4,000 payment that you're making each month, what's really coming out of your pocket is $2,500, which is what you're paying in rent anyways, right? So I don't think that's very clear to a lot of people. It's very clear after a while, once you own the property 1, 2, 3, 4 years in the long run. You're like, wow, I have all this equity in my house. And that's a good thing if you own the property, right? I mean, for buying it. That's one of the benefits in addition to having a roof. And if we were to calculate all that equity coming back, or the equity growth of your home each year, you're essentially paying the amount of rent out of your pocket, or even less in the long haul. I know it's kind of confusing. I hope I was clear enough to make that point. I apologize if it wasn't too clear, but I just wanted to make sure that kind of like people thought of that, because I think that's not a very obvious benefit to owning a home, and I think it needs to be explained more by us mortgage brokers, us agents. Anyhow, hopefully you found some value in this information. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me, 562-881-9811. Have a good day.